Aloha, it's Jessica Baker with Hawaii Life Real Estate Brokers here for your Maui market update on May 29th, 2019. This week I want to give you a little bit of an update on what has been happening here on Maui in the last few weeks, both in the real estate world and otherwise. So the biggest news that has taken place is just a few days ago, the mayor of Maui County announced that pretty much all businesses can reopen on June 1st. So that's Monday of next week. Of course, there are some exceptions to this. We still have to have stringent safety protocols in place, cleaning standards, and also in gatherings, limit the number of people to 10 or fewer. But this is really, really great news that a lot of businesses, hair salons, gyms, all of those things can start opening up again. Another thing that has been a huge question that I've been receiving lately is when will the state of Hawaii reopen to tourists, to visitors? When will they lift this 14-day traveler quarantine? And the answer to that is I don't know. There's been a lot of speculation about it. Even listened to another presentation this morning, but the main focus for the state is safety. So until there's a safe way for visitors to be able to come to the island without running the risk of bringing COVID along with them here, then it looks like the quarantine is going to stay in place. Inter-island travel, though, is a different story. There are some signs that that might be lifted soon, that there won't be a mandatory 14-day quarantine between the islands, but again, that's still speculation. So really, if you want to know when the quarantine is going to be over so you can plan your vacation, your guess is as good as mine, but I will continue to keep you posted. So in the real estate world, what has been happening here has been a big uptick in activity. So as you know from my past updates, that last week of March, first week of April, we only had 7 new sales for that entire week, way behind where we would normally be in what is considered our high season. This past week, right before Memorial Day, we had 44 new sales. So that still is way behind the norm. Sales are down by about a third. Open transactions that are going to close, pending sales, those are about half of what they would normally be, but we still are seeing an uptick. So I think that is big news. Another thing that we've been getting asked a lot is what's happening with prices. Still no data on prices that support some kind of big drop, lots of fire sales. So the handful of sales that went into escrow in the last week of March, first week of April, those are starting to close, and as they're closing, there hasn't been any sign of deep discounts on pricing. Inventory wise, we still are in a state of limited inventory, which was most of the case through 2019 and the earlier part of this year, so that really hasn't changed much. But that's the latest on what's happening here on Maui, both with travel rules. It's as gorgeous as ever, weather-wise and ocean-wise, and then also a little update on real estate. And I still want to share with you this week's Best Buy. This week's Best Buy is a super sweet 2-bedroom cottage in one of the most desirable neighborhoods upcountry called Kula 200. The cottage sits on 2.3 acres with eucalyptus trees, jacaranda trees. It is just idyllic. Another great big bonus of the property is that it has a detached structure that's currently being used as a dojo. So terrific value for being in this awesome neighborhood. It's listed at $1,575,000 and this week's Best Buy. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Jessica Baker with Hawaii Life for another Maui market update. Looks like it is shaping up for another awesome sunset, so I am going to go catch that. With any questions, give me a ring anytime at 808-250-0840. I look forward to hearing from you. Aloha for now.